such an asshole.
Banging them out here at assholeconsulting.com. If you got questions, Cappy's got answers as long as you got money at assholeconsulting.com. Hello, Aaron. I was deployed and my wife at the time became best friends with a notorious lesbian from our work. The lesbian was what's a notorious lesbian? Like, she's not just, she's notorious. The lesbian was known for her boasting about flipping straight women. They were constantly together when I was gone. And my friends back at home were telling me it doesn't look right. But when I asked her about it, she swore there was nothing to worry about and she wasn't a lesbian. I got back from deployment. Boy, it sounds like a Terrence Pop video. And we moved shortly after I got back. The lesbian was ordered to the same place we were, and my ex filed for divorce shortly after we moved. I heard rumors that they were getting together, which I really didn't care about, being that I had moved on. But recently, this is after you had broken up. Okay. But recently I found out they are now married, which affirms the fact that I was right the whole time and she lied. My only question, do you think it's my fault that she turned lesbian? Agreed with that. All right. No. And here's the reason why. Because one of two things. She actually was a lesbian, in which case that's not anybody's fault. That's just how she was born. That's who she is. So that's nature, whatever, God, whatever. So she was a lesbian. Or she is not a lesbian and is faking it, which does happen at times, although it's more popular nowadays to claim you're some kind of pansexual or something unique so you could still have sex with the people you want to have sex with. But it's not unheard of. It's not that common, but it's not unheard of where someone will claim to be a different gender or have a different sexual preference than what they actually do, or maybe they're bi. Or they claim to it for whatever ulterior reason. And then, but that would also not be your fault. You don't drive someone to be a lesbian. They either are or they aren't. And if they're faking it, well, that's them. And unfortunately to their psychological damage, you can't claim to be. I knew a guy, he was gay, and he ended up killing himself because he ended up getting the wife and the kids, and he couldn't handle the lie anymore. And everyone was like, God almighty, just come out. Don't let you, thank God, I don't think he had kids, but everyone loves you, don't, including your wife, who happens to be straight. But that living a lie causes stress, but living a lie that big about who you sleep with, that causes even more. But in either case, no, it's not your fault. And it's one of those things where it's like the why doesn't matter. It is what it is. And so she has ran off and gotten married to another woman. All right. Well, okay, good. I guess but I wouldn't let that reflect upon you, or make a statement about you. Like, oh, I drove her lesbian. You don't drive people. It's you may drive them nuts, but you don't drive them in the arms of completely different opposite sex that they're not interested in. And if that gal was like, she could flip girls, good for her. Good for her. So yeah. All right. Any super chat? Nope. There you go. Questions, answers, assholeconsulting.com. We'll see you guys later. Toodles.